Chapter 2 Study Guide. Just a little bit of a introduction to how we're going to normally use the study guide, especially the first few pages. So as you skim through the objectives and the information here on the first page, some of that, just look at the objectives. Now, what I've always done for the last 14 years when I teach accounting in the classroom is I have the students go through the questions that are false and talk about why they are false and how to make them true. So this week in your group discussions, look in the group discussions area for your section, and I want you guys as a group to talk about the false questions and among each other figure out how to make the false questions true. And if you haven't looked to the end of your study guide for chapter 2, you will find the answers are there. So I believe there are 4 of the 10 questions that are false. Now, what I like to do when I'm studying these chapters is I try to pretend I don't know that the answers are at the end of the chapter. So I try to go through and do the questions myself, checking in the book, looking back and forth, and then when I'm finished, go to the back of the chapter and look and see how I did. And if I was wrong, then I try to figure out what was wrong and so forth. So the rest of the sections in B and C, whoops, sorry, scrolling too fast. I know I told you earlier to take a look at those for the discussion questions, but I guess I just am going to have you do, there we go, Part A, the true and false, and talk about the false questions and how to make them true. All right, thanks.